Ms. Chapin, you're aware that you've been constructively sworn in?
Yes.
Will Rogers for the defense, may I proceed?
You may.
Morning, Ms. Chapin. Please state your name for the court and spell your last name for the record.
My name is Terry Chapin, Chapin.
Ms. Chapin, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a motivational speaker. I help people find peace and harmony within themselves.
How are you involved in the case today?
I was a neighbor to both the Parks and the Durans, and on the morning of August 18th, I was awoken by a gunshot.
After hearing this gunshot, what did you do?
Well, the night before I was out with friends, so with a little bit of a headache. I took some pain medication and I went over to the house, Parks home where I thought the gunshot had come from, to see if I could help.
When you arrived at the house, what did you see?
I looked into the window and I saw Sydney Park lying on the ground in a pool of blood, so I tried to get into the home to help.
And did you walk into the home?
Yes, I did. The door was unlocked.
What did you see when you walked in?
When I walked into the house, I saw Sydney lying on the ground, and the cartoons were on, and Jessie was in the home.
How did Jessie look?
Jessie looked she had a blank expression on her face, emotionless, kind of like she didn't really know what was happening.
Ms. Chapin, what did you do after you saw Jessie?
I told Jessie that we needed to call an ambulance for Sydney. I walked over to Sydney and I checked to see if she was breathing. I didn't really know how to check for a pulse, so I knocked down, put my hand in her mouth to feel for breath.
And was she breathing?
No.
After you checked to see if she was breathing, what did you do?
We called for an ambulance, and so
Did Jessie say anything to you?
No, I tried to talk to Jessie to see if she was hurt, if there was anything wrong, and she just burst into tears.
Did she mention anything about Sydney?
She said that she was dead and that...
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Response, counselor?
Jessie is a party opponent in today's case, therefore her statements are not hearsay.
Your response on those grounds?
Jessie Duran is the plaintiff's party opponent, not the defense.
I agree, your party opponent is any statements by Mr. Park or his daughter. Do you have another reason that this statement might not be hearsay?
She's describing what Jessie heard at the scene, how it can play.
Are you saying that this is a present sense impression then?
Yes, sir.
Your response on those grounds?
Your Honor, Jessie Duran will be called today and can testify to that on her own. For this witness, it's just an out-of-court statement used to prove the truth of the matter.
Do you have a reason that this doesn't fall under the exception of 803.1, present sense impression?
No, Your Honor.
Then I'm forced to overrule your objection. Please continue.
Ms. Chapin, I'll re-ask the question. Did Jessie mention anything about Sydney?
She had mentioned that she's dead and that she didn't know that the gun was loaded and it was just a game.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Do you have a response on those grounds?
Stand by 803,
803.1?
Yes.
Response?
Your Honor, this witness went on to testify to whether Jessie Duran thought the gun was loaded and that it was a game. That is not present sense impression. I asked that that part be stricken, but that Sydney Park is dead does not need to be stricken from the record.
Response?
Your Honor, she's simply expressing how Jessie felt and what Jessie told me.
Are you changing what exception this falls under then?
No.
Your response on those grounds?
But this is hearsay. It is an out-of-court statement used to prove the truth of the matter, and it is not present sense impression.
Your Honor, it's an effect on the listener.
So now it's not hearsay anymore.
Yes.
It's effect on the listener. Do you have a response?
If Ms. Chapin goes on to prove any effect, I will rescind my objection, but So far, she has not proven any effect on the listener.
Let's do it this way. We'll conditionally allow the statement for right now that it's not being offered for its truth value, but rather to show some effect on the listener. If you can show an effect on the listener in the next few questions, then the statement will be fully admitted. If you fail to do so, please feel free to re-object, and then we'll handle it then. Please continue.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Chapin, did Jesse show any regret for what happened?
Objection, Your Honor. Calls for speculation.
I'm asking for the witness to testify as to what Jesse said at the scene.
Then ask her what she said at the scene.
That's right.
Your objection is sustained.
What did Jesse say at all?
She had said that she just thought it was a game and that she didn't mean for anything to happen.
When did the police arrive in Shady?
Shortly after I had talked to Jesse, I heard ambulances in the distance. And then,
Thank you, Ms. Chapin. No further questions.
Your Honor, I re-raise my objection as Ms. Chapin never testified to any effect on the listener. Her previous hearsay statement is called.
Counselor?
Your Honor, she testified as to Jesse saying that she thought it was an accident, that it was just a game.
But how did that affect the person who was hearing those statements is what I need to hear. Can you tell me that?
She felt regret.
The witness felt regret or that Jesse felt regret?
Jesse.
Your response on those grounds?
Your Honor, effect on the listener is referring to the listener of the statements. Jesse Duran was making those statements, therefore effect on the listener is not a valid hearsay exception.
I tend to agree, but I'll give you one last chance.
Your Honor, what Jesse said to the witness plays out what the witness would do next. Therefore, it has an effect on the listener.
But we need to hear what that effect is. And since we did not, I'm going to sustain your objection. We'll keep the part where the witness said that Sydney is dead. Everything after will be stricken from the record.
Yes, sir. Can I continue?
I thought you were finished, but if you need to, you may.
After hearing what Jesse told you, how did that play into what you did next?
I felt very upset about what happened, and I just made sure that I told the police everything that I knew.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor.
Any cross-examination?
Yes, Your Honor. Rosemary Garrity for the plaintiff. May I proceed?
Yes, you may.